Ever wondered how far $400,000 can take you in Saskatoon? From spacious single-family homes to modern condos and investment opportunities, this mid-range budget opens the door for fantastic options in one of Canada's most vibrant and affordable cities. In this video, we'll explore family-friendly homes, established neighborhoods, to sleek, maintenance-free townhomes, and even older homes with unique charm and character. If you are thinking about buying, selling, investing, or relocating in Saskatchewan, send me an email. My info is in the description below. So $400,000 is actually very close to the average price in Saskatoon, which actually means that's where the majority of the buyers are, especially first-time buyers that are looking to buy single-family properties in Saskatoon. What I can tell you for sure is anytime we pick up a buyer in this price range, the number one thing we need to do is set proper expectations so that they know what the process is going to look like when they're shopping for a home in this range. What we know for sure is on the west side of Saskatoon, up to $400,000 for single family homes, you have a lot nicer options, meaning there's a lot more work done to the homes in this price range. On the east side, you're going to need to sacrifice a little bit more when it comes to what is being offered for finishes and upgrades inside of a single family home in this price range on the east side. You will typically see a lot of what I call the 1950s, 60s, and 70s 1,000 square foot bungalow, and it might be the same product on the east side as it is on the west side, but as I'd mentioned, a little bit nicer upgraded on the west side as compared to the east side. Now, these typically have finished basements. They also typically have 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 to 3 bathrooms. And they also sometimes offer a single or a double detached garage. Neighborhoods that you'll see product like this on the east side would include Eastview or Avalon. On the west side, you might see product like this in Hudson Bay Park or Confederation Park. The nice thing about these properties, however, is they typically do have bigger yards and finished fenced yards, which is really good if you have a family or if you have pets. For condos and townhomes in this range, the townhouse options actually increase significantly to where you almost have free reign of the market for entry-level townhouses across the city. Now, you are going to get a newer property within 5 to 10 years old. There's even sometimes some brand new options in this price range for entry-level townhomes. It would be just barely the cusp of what you might find for a new product. But on the resale market, you're going to get a single or a double, either attached or detached garage. In many cases, closer to $400,000, you're going to get a fully developed townhouse with a really great living space. When you're looking at apartment-style condos, as I'd mentioned before, up to $300,000, you've got some really nice options. Now, if you're looking at apartments between $300,000 and $400,000, you're getting a lot more square footage now in this price range. You're getting a lot more upgrades and features in this price range for apartments, as well as locations that you wouldn't sometimes see in those lesser price ranges under $300,000 for apartments. You're also starting to see the 3-bedroom options that are a lot more frequent in that price range for apartments, as well as nicer views. Between $300,000 and $400,000 for an apartment, you're almost always going to have either 1 or 2 parking stalls, and one of them is usually at least an underground parking stall. Neighborhoods where you'll see townhouses very frequently in this price range include Evergreen and Willow Grove, and apartments, you pretty much have options all across the city. If you are looking at investment properties, you definitely do have some options in this range. However, the interesting part about this is when people do inquire looking for investments in this price range, it's kind of a mid-grade price range, because in that lower price bracket below 300 or close to 300, those are properties that need work in order to turn it into a good investment as either a flip or a rehab style rental. However, if you're looking for something in this price range, it might need a little bit of work, okay? You could find a property and add a basement suite, but if you're looking for a property that already has a basement suite, a lot of those options these days now are typically between $400,000 to $450,000 for the same sort of style of product as I'd mentioned here before. On the west side, however, you will see more options where you might have the basement suite included, although in this price range for this product, you're looking at higher quality product. So you might be able to find something that's a little bit more budget friendly and a little bit more of a rental style neighborhood in the Alphabets or in the Fringe somewhere in, let's say, Mayfair or in Massey Place. The biggest point to remember when you're shopping up to $400,000 is it does seem like a lot of money, but in Saskatoon, you definitely do have options to find a good property property. But what I'll often see, as an example, in the east side core neighborhoods, if you see something that's listed for $330,000 and it looks like a great deal, there's very often an option to put a bid on that property, which means if it's listed for $330,000, it could very well sell for $400,000 depending on where it's priced. So you need to get a really good, accurate picture of the market. You need to make sure that you're prepared for what's to come in the upcoming market. And I'll be honest, sometimes when you're shopping in this price range, you need to miss one or two or even three sometimes, and it can be a frustrating process. But by the time you've been in and out of a number of homes that have sold, and you've seen the asking price and the selling price and what's being offered for that price, and you've watched the market trends over the season during that period, you will start to feel comfortable and confident when it comes to putting in a bid on a property that will actually win in today's market. If you do have questions about buying, selling, investing, or relocating in Saskatchewan, send me an email. My info's in the description below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for being here today, and I will see you on this video next. Have a fantastic day.